Journeys come in countless forms, yet the paths aren't always smooth, and not everyone perseveres. Some pause when faced with hardship, while others turn back before distinguishing their full potential. Nonetheless, history bears witness to those who choose to view the impossible as a challenge. In the quiet corners of time, where the past meets the present, there are stories waiting to be told. Today, we embark on a journey through the annals of history. A history that has been molded, shaped, and transformed over 5 decades. In the heart of a coastal village, Tikvala, where the sea whispers tales of old, a visionary mind once embarked on a journey that would shape an industry, a community, and a legacy. Imagine 50 years back, Mr. Dastakir gazing out at the boundless southern sea. What must have crossed his mind? How did he change the future? How did this visionary mind change an entire Sri Lankan industry? Mr. Dastakir left the confines and left his birthplace Tikvala, travelled to Colombo and fully embraced the challenges that awaited him. Singer became the nurturing ground for this young individual to solidify his path to become the driving force he was destined to be. The seeds of growth were sown, fostering the entrepreneurial spirit during this period of transition. What was started as FMG Plastics has today turned into a sprawling empire of businesses, covering not only plastics but also luxury retail with a plethora of brands. Today, you prepare to witness the unfolding saga of FMJ's illustrious 50-year legacy. Brace yourself as we delve into the heart of our journey.
We're here to celebrate our journey. Not only is it a journey of FMJ Holdings, it is your journey. It is your journey. Why do I say that? Because if you clearly look at your invitation card, it says you're not just a guest, but a reason behind the success of FMJ. So because in this journey spanning 50 long years, 50 golden years, spanning 3 generations, you at some point of time, each and every one of you at some point of time has been playing a role in this successful journey, ladies and gentlemen. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is our journey and we are celebrating our 50th anniversary. Let's say happy 50th anniversary, FMJ Holdings. So tonight, we're going to talk a lot about this journey. Tonight, we're going to celebrate this journey in style. And also, tonight, we're going to spend, or this evening, we're going to spend with lots of entertainment. And that is definitely going to keep you really entertained. And I'm sure this evening is going to create a lot of memories for each and every one of you. And that will definitely resonate to the next 50 years. So that's our expectation and that's our intention and that's exactly what's going to happen. So wish you a very pleasant evening, ladies and gentlemen. You're now going to be officially welcomed to this journey, our journey, the 50th anniversary celebrations of FMJ Holdings. And to welcome you officially, we're going to invite a member of the Dastakir family, and this person has been playing a very praiseworthy role in bringing fashion brands like United Colors, Benetton, and also Baggett, and also Jockey and Speedo, etc. to Sri Lanka, currently holding the position of the Chief Operating Officer of Royal Lanka Agencies Private Limited. Well, that's a subsidiary of FMJ Holdings, because today, you know, after this very successful journey of 50 years, FMJ Holdings stands as a great empire with a hugely conglomerate and having many companies, and Royal Lanka Agencies Private Limited is one of its very successful subsidiaries. So, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to now invite to welcome you, Madam Rushda Jauzi. Let's put our hands together and welcome on stage, Madam Rushda Jauzi.
honorable representatives from embassies, esteemed owners, CEOs, bankers, valued customers, suppliers, family, friends, and acclaimed brand principals of FMJ Holdings and Royal Lanka Agencies, ladies and gentlemen. Today marks a red letter day for FMJ Holdings. Many years have passed since FMJ Holdings was incorporated in 1974. This year, however, signifies more than just a milestone. 50 years of progressive journey. It feels like a dream coming true. This occasion is made even more special by the presence of those who not only witnessed our journey, but were the pillars of support, standing with us through every high and low. It is you, it is all of you. It is indeed an honor to address such a distinguished gathering. On behalf of FMJ Holdings, it is my absolute pleasure to extend a warm welcome to each one of you as we gather here to celebrate our Golden Jubilee under the theme, Our Journey. As we reflect on our journey today, our hearts turn to the beginning, to the visionary founder of FMJ, late Alhaj Mohammad Yasin Ahmad Dastaki, a man of immense caliber whose dreams were as vast as his dedication. And special regards goes to his beloved wife, late Mrs. Dastaki, the anchor and source of strength for Mr. Dastaki throughout this journey. Though they may not be among us today, let us stand united and observe a minute of silence as we pay our sincere tribute to their indelible legacy. Please be seated, and thank you very much. Today, you will witness not only the essence of our progressive past, but also the beginning of a promising future that FMJ eagerly shares with each of you. Many of you have traveled so far to be here with us, taking your precious time from your busy schedules to be part of this extraordinary day. Your presence humbles us. Without further ado, welcome you all warmly for this lovely evening, and cheers to the 50 years and the countless milestones that await us. Please enjoy, and thank you very much.
Thank you, madam. Thank you very much. Madam Rushda Jauzi, the Chief Operating Officer of Royal Lanka Agencies Private Limited, a subsidiary of the FMJ Holdings. So as we gather here as near and dear people to FMJ Holdings, we're now going to, in fact, take a journey down memory lane, because this is definitely a golden journey. So ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax as we play or bring before you the golden journey of FMJ Holdings. Have a look at the screen.
Simple yet unprecedented creations. These humble steps, born from relentless determination, marked the beginning of something magical. He built his first corporate venture, FMG Plastics, on a January day in 1974. At the same time, his wife gifted him another joy when his youngest son was born. Along with this collective joy, Dastakir wrapped his fatherly love around his family. Little did anyone know that the legacy was meant to be continued. Today, that handheld plastic machine and the pioneering plastic knob have blossomed into a vast realm of multi-range product achievements. From those humble beginnings to becoming the market leader in plastics technology, FMG Holdings has molded far more than just plastic up to this day. The plastic industry has always been an indispensable fragment in Sri Lanka's economy. Throughout half a century, FMG Holdings has played a crucial role as a leading mass-scale plastics manufacturer for a wide range of industries. What commenced with FMG Plastics in 1974 has now been experiencing unparalleled achievements in the corporate sphere as a formidable group of companies. Over the years, FMJ has created many opportunities, shaping the career paths of countless individuals across the nation.
මේකේ වෙන්නේ FMG සමග මා සේවය කරන 34 වෙනි අවුරුද්ද. අද වෙනකොට මේක මට රැකියාවකට එහා ගිය මගේ ගෙදර හා සමාන තැනක් බවට පත් වෙලා ඉවරයි. ආයතනයේ අවුරුදු 50ක් සම්පූර්ණ කරන මේ අවස්ථාවේ ආයතනයේ පැරණිම සේවිකාව වශයෙන් මගේ හද පිරිසිදු පැතුම් එක් කරන්න ඕනේ.
Our factories are open 24 hours a day to accommodate the high demands of customers along with timely deliveries. And exceptional and committed members who steer our organization towards successful waters. At FMJ, we precisely tailor product features to align with the requirements of our discerning clients through customized design solutions. This process typically involves initial customer consultations, the creation of detailed 3D drawings, and the production of prototypes during all new product development. Mass producing and innovative design involves mold fabrication, where FMJ leverages advanced mold making facilities as a result of successful collaborations with our international partners located in India and China. Our choice of mold makers depends on such factors as technical expertise, industry alignment, and commitment to quality. FMJ specializes in caps and closures with IMC, bicolor caps, high-quality cosmetic containers, FMCG containers, and household items. FMJ's expertise spans the entire plastic production spectrum of injection molding, extrusion blow molding, injection blow molding, and stretch blow molding. As Sri Lanka's technological trailblazer, we've fearlessly ventured into unique investments to become the unrivaled pioneer in the nation in terms of cutting-edge technologies and machineries. As a total plastics solution provider, FMJ's value additions further extend to in-mold labeling, shrink wrapping, heat transfer labeling, pad printing, and side, top and bottom labeling, and many more.
We have invested heavily in technology and automation to streamline our operations and to reduce cost. This is especially used for thin wall applications, and as you can see, there's a robotic ejection where the production is fully automated. These are our blow molding machines, which range from 50 ml to 12 liters. Our injection molding machine can handle up to 400 tons. As you are now evident, you have to keep no doubts on our production capacities.
In the world of blow molding, efficiency and precision are paramount. This 6-cavity deflashing machine has answered the call with its state-of-the-art game-changer technology, which includes the integration of deflashing excellence, lead checking, auto-labeling, and packing perfection to a redefined efficiency. The advanced production process also ensures top-notch quality without requiring human intervention. We have expanded our technology within a short period of time, having different dimensions and volumes to cater to the industrial, commercial, and household sectors. It combines elements of both injection molding and blow molding to achieve precise finishes and consistent thicknesses in the production of small to medium-sized containers. FMJ's PET blow molding machines are integral in the beverage, packaging and other industries where PET bottles are widely utilized.
We have this ISPM machine since 2015. This is designed specially to provide precise control over the molding process. This results in consistent bottle quality, which is crucial for cosmetic industry, for packaging and branding.
While our team of highly experienced engineers is committed to cutting-edge technologies, they are prepared to tackle any challenges during the production process, ensuring the timely delivery of orders to our esteemed clientele. Our production process is overseen by technically qualified professionals and a team of well-trained employees, all of whom are directly accountable for maintaining high-quality output. During our long and arduous journey from quality through safety to ethical trade, our commitment to excellence unfolds via a series of internationally recognized certifications and accolades. In the world of manufacturing, quality is not just a goal, it's a commitment. Our certification demonstrates our dedication to delivering products and services that consistently meet customer expectations through evolving improvements. As a company catering to a broad range of industrial and household products, our core commitment to excellence lies in a strong emphasis on food safety. FMJ leaves no room for compromise in product safety and quality. Along with the proven excellence acquired through HACCP and GMP, FMJ stands tall in the global landscape of responsible business practices, covering labor standards, health and safety, environmental impact, and business ethics. It's our pledge to conduct business responsibly and sustainably, ensuring ethical trade meets industry best practices. Our journey through all these hard-earned certifications collectively reflects FMJ's stringent compliance with industry standards, along with our untiring commitment to quality, safety, and ethical business practices. All this culminates during the service encounter, where our meticulously crafted products meet their end consumers. Our sales strategy caters to both B2B and B2C markets, and it brings us immense joy to provide them with nothing short of excellence. In our onward journey, our relentless endeavors confirm that only the finest products leave our factory to reach our valued patrons.
To all our well-wishers and partners in success, in line with our 50th anniversary celebrations, we thank you all, and we would like to welcome you and thank you once again for making this an incredible voyage of discovery. I also thank you for your loyal patronage in making many more milestones in the time to come. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, and what a remarkable journey it's been, and a true pride of Sri Lanka. Many congratulations, FMJ Holdings. Well, while we celebrate our journey, we're now going to invite a gentleman who's going to talk about FMJ's growth, and also about the dedicated staff, and most importantly, the philanthropical side of the company. Now, that's very important. It's not about making profit and growing yourself. It's all about, whilst you grow, you make sure that you lend a helping hand for the people in need, and also to uplift and empower the people around you. So we're now going to invite on stage Mr. Sudarshana Ekanayaka, who's the Group Human Resource Manager of FMJ Holdings. Let's put our hands together and welcome on stage Mr. Sudarshana Ekanayaka.
Good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen. When delving into the corporate realm, it's common for numbers and goals to dominate the narrative. However, in reality, behind the scene, it is the people who truly make the magic happen. In professional landscapes, where professionalism often reigns, yet things aren't in place at any cost. What often missing are the intricate relationships and bonds between staff and the management. When treated well, felt valued and involved, people do their maximum to reach their full potential. Today, I'm genuinely honored to address you as the head of Group HR in a company that prioritizes the well-being of its people. At FMJ, we believe that the technologies, machinery, accreditations, and whatever cannot merely build us, but the human touch is what completes the entire story. How we build up each other is what defines us. As we navigate the chapters of our 50 years of rich history, let me take a moment to recognize the subtle yet profound influence of FMJ that has strengthened the constructive working culture for the employees at our workplace. The second generation of the Dastagir family, Mr. Jausi Dastagir and Mr. Jesmi Dastagir. At FMJ, directors are not distant figures in boardrooms. Their involvement is not a distant oversight. Rather, it's a hands-on engagement that infuses our organization with the confidence to navigate challenges and seize opportunities. In every decision here exists a personal touch from our esteemed directors, who not only steer the ship, but an anchor for our managerial team. They don't merely bask in the glory of success. Rather, they shoulder the responsibility that comes with every decision, standing by side with the team. Be it a trump or a learning moment, that is what provides the courage for us to confront challenges, head on. Over the last 50 years, the business has undergone massive changes like restructuring, reformation, but our organization has become strong and efficient than ever before. We have had our employees who were, are, and will always be our intellectual assets and that have always stood by our side. We are lucky to have such a fantastic team of dedicated and loyal employees. Especially we hire for attitude and character, and then provide them with the right skills and competences to perform efficiently and make an effective contribution in their roles. We strongly believe in investing on training employees. You must have heard of Richard Branson's famous saying, train people well enough so they can live. Treat them well enough so they will not want to. This is what motivates us in providing the best of our employees. We are conducting yoga classes for employees to address their physical and spiritual well-being. We also conduct classes to upskill their soft skills of all the employees. We have already been playing inter-company cricket matches. Setting up of a sports unit is in the pipeline to organize many sports events. We have our annual get-togethers and OBT programs to give our employees a break from their busy life. In essence, FMG is an extended family for our employees. In a family, we take care of each other's well-being and make sure that everything functions smoothly. Similarly, we all are a family. Here we all take care of each other, take care of the responsibilities we have, so that we will together can make our dream come true. Our directors, Mr. Jauzi and Mr. Jesmi, offer all the support to the employees to perform. They even go to the extent of supporting them to solve their difficulties in their personal lives. Notably, we give back to society. Our corporate social responsibility arm, headed by me, as per the guidance of the directors, we talk on many annual projects. We offer regular assistance to the community living around us who are below the poverty line. Being a member of the Industrial Association of Modar Zone, where we have our A1 polymer factory located, we have contributed to many instances to develop the infrastructure of the zone. FMG Holdings is a blessing to the community living around it. When the country was going through tough times with COVID-19 travel restrictions, with island-wide curfews imposed, we still managed to operate 2 factories on a residential mode to produce the most essential products of our customers. Our employees were away from their families, living with us in the factories to get the machines run, which reflects our dedication and the commitment to meet the demands of our customers, for them to meet the requirements of the general public. In all these years which have passed, we have seen it all, success and failures, highs and lows, celebrations and crises, everything. But one thing which we never did was to give up. This go-getter attitude, our faith in each other, and our commitment towards the company are the factors that have brought us where we are today. We would never have been able to picture this successful journey without you. Our employees have always been our strength and backbone to the company. Before I conclude, I must add that the 3rd generation of Dastagir family is on board. They are currently pursuing their studies to take over the next leap in the FMJ's progressive journey. I am confident that they also will take on the baton from their parents and take this company to the next level with the knowledge that they have acquired in the related fields. May I have on stage the members of the 3rd generation for us to see who they are. Please come quickly. I would like to recollect our founder chairman and also his beloved wife, the late parents of Mr. Jauzi and Mr. Jesmi. No doubt they will be watching this from where they are. Your name?
My name is Rashad, and I'm the son of Jauzi Dastagir.
My name is Raid, and I'm the son of Mr. Jauzi Dasakir.
My name is Amir, and I'm the third son of Jesmi Dastakir.
Hello everyone, my name is Ammar and I'm the son of Jesmi Dastakir.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Abid. I'm Jesmi's older son.
You said what? Son of? Not father of. Right. You got to be careful with this guy because he's into his legal studies and aiming to be a barrister. Right. I want to say something. I want you to sit with your dad, parents, for a moment and listen to what they have got to tell you about how they have managed this company for so many years. Right? How they have navigated through rough waters in turbulent times, how they have taken some calculated risks together with the senior management team. It's fun for them. How the most crucial decisions were arrived at to take this business out of risky situations and adverse market conditions. How we managed this business during the COVID-19 pandemic and also during the lovely Aragalaya. We never went to any government organization seeking for any redress when country was experiencing economic downturn, drop in sales, and loss in revenue. We never did that. Mr. Jauzi and Mr. Jesmi, your dads wanted to pay the salaries in full, on time, all EPF and ETF and all other scheduled payments on time, because they knew that families of 700 employees were in their hands. And that, yes, and that go-getter attitude, they never wanted to delay anything, even by a single day. These are the things that you should learn. And also, I would like to tell you, there were instances where we had to face certain risks when country was going through those difficult times. But not a single employee lost their jobs. I was heading the HR function. Not a single employee. Instead, we went ahead and recruited some of the most wanted cadre during the difficult times. That speaks of the efficiency of management of your parents. It is nothing but an art. Thank you very much. May all of you have the courage and the right wisdom to take this company to the next level, right? You don't have to continue with us. The day that you feel that you need new blood to come in, fresh thinking to come in, please do so. We will give you all the support for that change. May you have all the courage and the right wisdom to take this company to the next level. Thank you. And also, last but not least, I would like to thank our valuable customers, suppliers, and business partners for standing behind us and helping us in fighting against the odds, thick and thin, travel and travails. I have no words to express my gratitude for your relentless support. Your contribution is worth more than diamonds for us. Let's put our hands together and give a huge round of applause to our unity and efforts. Cheers to the happy occasion, cheers to all of you, and cheers to the company we have been nourishing. Always remember, together we can make anything happen. Unity has the power to fight back every hurdle on our way. Keep experimenting, keep growing, and keep celebrating. All the best.
Thank you very much. Thank you to the Group Human Resource Manager, Mr. Sudarshana Ekanayaka, the gentleman who ignites the human touch. Because whatever infrastructure that you talk about, whatever technology you can talk about, whatever AI tools or AI operations that you can talk about, if we do not have the human touch, well, nothing can be driven forward. So a big thank you to Mr. Sudarshana Ekanayaka and to the entire HR team. Let's put our hands together. And also for the entire human resource of FMG Holdings. And also many congratulations to the third gen family members of the Duster Care family. Let's put our hands together to them as well. All right, now we're going to invite a gentleman next on stage to talk about the company and also his experience at FMJ. Well, he, from 2009 to 2018, was the Chief Executive Officer of the FMJ Group of Companies. Studied at St. Aloysius College in Gaul, holding a diploma in import operation techniques from Switzerland, and also represented the Chamber of Commerce as well, Institute of Packaging, and the Sri Lanka Malaysia Business Council since the inception in 1992. Well, we'd like to now invite on stage Mr. Keith Pereira. Let's put our hands together for Mr. Keith Pereira.
Good evening, Board of Directors, Management, distinguished invitees, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations in achieving this goal in difficult times. It's a great privilege for me to address on this Jubilee celebration. I'm honored and thank you for the introduction. My association with FMJ Plastic commenced in my mid-80s and had a remarkable meeting with Mr. Dastakir along with his two young sons then. He came to inform me, partly sad, as he had to undergo a 4 bypass surgery in USA, and in case of an emergency, to help the sons to carry forward the business under my guidance, which was a shock to me, as I was half my age at that time. Fortunately or unfortunately, after my retirement, I was invited to join the FMG group of companies, and I was well looked after by the present directors. Mr. Dastakir called me in a very faint office after the surgery to say that he was doing well and that he will have a quick recovery, to which I was very happy to hear that. And I thank God for that great help given to him and to rest of the people. Mr. Dastakir was an honorable, trustworthy, simple businessman and was a father figure to me. I learned plastic packaging under his guidance and was ever ready to help our business. We at Reckitt started very small with FMJ Plastics, with caps inserts for Dettol, Goya, and shampoos. When we switched on from glass to PVC for Dettol antiseptic, FMJ Plastics bottle became the best as informed by Reckitt's R&D in UK, which thrilled Mr. Dastakir. Mr. Dastakir had a plan for his business and educated and trained the sons, the present directors, to take the industry for greater heights. No business can be successful without commitment, loyalty, working as a team, and would like to remember the past and present staff, workers, bankers, suppliers, brands with loyal consumers, with FMG packaging, if not would have achieved this goal on this great occasion. Hope the present board of directors will have a plan for the future, training and educating and giving the exposure to the children to take the business successfully to the next generation with greater heights for the next 25 to 50 years. Trust the business will go from strength to strength for a successful future, and all the best. Thank you and have a pleasant evening.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Keith Pereira, and we wish you the same. Now, amongst these reminiscence of good memories, great memories of our journey, 50-year journey, we're going to have spots of entertainment as well. Earlier we had Nadro giving a nice curtain raiser, and now we're going to move on to a different flavor of music. We're going to give you a classical touch, a Western classical touch of music, and there's going to be an instrumental duo, okay? So what's this duo? Right, so they've been involved in many most recent concerts as a duo in Bangalore, and tonight they're ready to entertain you. Firstly, their rendition will be something of classical flavor. Well, the flavor comes out of a combination of piano and orchestra. Well, you see a piano on stage, but you don't see an orchestra. But you will see an orchestral flavor coming out of one instrument. So let me introduce to you the duo. Well, Niranjan De Silva stands as a multifaceted musical virtuoso, renowned for his mastery as an organist and also pianist and musician of exceptional caliber. As a chartered engineer, he's an engineer as well, from both Sri Lanka and also the UK. His expertise extends beyond the realms of music, showcasing a unique fusion of technical precision and artistic expression. Well, internationally recognized for his musical prowess, has seamlessly woven his talents into the fabric of diverse musical collaborations. Well, in addition to his musical accolades, Niranjan is also distinguished as a sound engineer and a recording engineer as well. So he will be responsible to bring alive the orchestral element in this duet. And next, ladies and gentlemen, on piano, Soundari David Rodrigo, a pianist, musical educator, a choral director, and intellectual property lawyer as well. And Soundari is the founder of Sri Lanka's premier female choral ensemble, Soul Sounds, the first choir in Sri Lanka to perform and win awards internationally. Well, over the last 20 years, Soul Sounds has given highly acclaimed performances all around the world, and she's the founder of one of Sri Lanka's leading music academies, the Soul Sounds Academy. Well, in a personal capacity, she has won many awards like SARC Women of Achievement Award, and also the Zonta Award and the Bunka Award, and recently the Women in Management Award 2019-20 for Arts and Creative Industry. So ladies and gentlemen, could you please put your hands together as we invite on stage Soundari David Rodrigo and Niranjan De Silva. our journey. And there are many, can we call it rasakatas, okay, down the line. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're now going to invite a gentleman who's going to share his experience as a banker. As a banker, his association with Mr. Dastakir. So, he's the former managing director of the Sampath Bank and also former CEO, director of Union Bank, and holding many positions in board of directors at many companies as well. So we're now going to invite Mr. Anil Amarasuriya on stage.
Let me first thank the Board of Directors of FMG Holdings for inviting me to speak at this August Assembly. It's a privilege to be able to address all of you on the 50th anniversary of FMG Holdings. My association with the late Mr. Dastakir started way back in the 70s and early 80s. By that time, I moved from my hometown in Gaul to Panadura, which was my mother's hometown, for education and employment. And Mr. Dastakir was a very well-known figure in Panadura because he was representing Singa Sri Lanka in Panadura. Having come back and joined Sampath Bank, we were very fortunate in early 1990 to canvass and win the account of FMG Holdings, FMG Plastics at that time. My colleague, Mr. Arvinda Pera, who is here with us, was also instrumental in meeting Mr. Dastakir and inviting him to bank with Sampath Bank. It was a success story from there onwards. An amazing story of a SME in a span of 50 years getting into a corporate status and becoming a holding company. Mr. Dastakir was a visionary and the leader in the initial years of FMG. In 1974, Mr. Dastakir has established FMG Plastics, and by about 1980, he had moved his factory to his Mahagedara, which was in Keselwatta, Panadura. We used to visit his factory after work because both Aravinda and I lived in Panadura. We used to visit the factory on a so-called inspection, more so to try and get Mr. Dastakir to borrow some more money from the bank. It was never a case of asking him to repay. It was always a case of getting him to borrow money, but he being a very humble and a very careful businessman, never wanted to take undue risk. He always had his gearing in place and he always controlled it. So that was the hallmark of a successful SME entrepreneur. I hope the current SME industrialists take a leaf out of the success story of FMG and try to emulate the FMG story in their own businesses. Mr. Dastakir was a person who wanted to do it the right way. He paid attention to customer-centric services, to productivity, and even in the early years, his relationship with his employees was fantastic. he always showed empathy to his employees. I was happy to note the head of HR mentioning that same policies are followed even to this date. Mr. Dastakir expanded his operations and he started a polymer in the Modaravilla estate, and he was very fortunate and he had the wisdom to invite and to train his two children in the business. When we used to go and visit him, the children would be at home and he would quietly introduce them to the business and train them under his guidance. Unfortunately, we lost Mr. Dastakir in 2003. But by that time, A1 Polymer and FMG Plastics has established themselves. I can remember Mr. Dastakir telling me, I have a lucrative order from a corporate, but I don't have the capacity. If I accept that order, I'm going to deprive another SME of their supply of plastic bottles. That was his way. He was not greedy for business, but he was always loyal to his customers who had supported him by being with him and buying his products. His children has made him proud. Both the sons have continued the journey that the late father started, and they have continued to expand, and they have opened many companies. I can remember them starting a state-of-the-art factory by buying over the business that Mr. Hamdoon of Paratta was operating. They purchased that facility there and converted that into a state-of-the-art food-grade factory. They are currently concentrating on other areas as was depicted in the video that was shown, so I'm not going to go into the names, but they are into fashion and they are into the high-end branding, and I'm sure they will continue to prosper, and I wish them all success, the two sons and their children, the third gen who are introduced to this assembly, all success in taking FMG Holdings on a journey, a very successful journey over the next 50 years. Thank you and all the best.
So even though we do not have Alhaj M.Y.A. Dastakir, the founder of FMJ Group in the land of living, we were fortunate to have Mr. Anil Amrusurya, highlighting his character and definitely making us very well convinced that, he was a man of character, man of ethics, and definitely a role model that any businessman or woman should follow. We're now moving on to a person who is a veteran in the field of plastics, as we are about to invite him. He's a past president of the Plastics and Rubber Institute of Sri Lanka, former visiting lecturer in industrial chemistry to the University of Colombo and also the University of Peradeniya, former visiting lecturer in industrial engineering to the Department of Production Engineering that's production engineering in the University of Peradeniya. Undergone training in paints and synthetic resins at ICI factories in Australia, Malaysia, and also Singapore. Opted to move into plastics manufacturing industry within the Sohail Captain group of companies. Wide experience in all forms of plastic engineering. Executive Director of Austin Gloves in the Katunayaka Export Processing Zone, and also Minawangadu plant, a technical collaboration of the Captain Group and also Austin's Marmon of HK. So we'd like to now invite Mr. Anwar Dole on stage. Let's put our hands together and welcome Mr. Anwar Dole.
Members of the Diplomatic Corps, distinguished invitees, ladies and gentlemen, much of FMJ Holdings' interest revolves around plastics packaging and special polymers. So let us take a closer look at this industry. It is fashionable to lobby for banning all plastics, but is this practical? Banning single-use plastics makes sense. Certainly not all plastics. Why is plastics use so rampant? The answer is simple. It keeps food fresher for longer. It is light, thus reducing transport needs and carbon emissions. It protects the product it packages, and it's durable. It is easy to print information onto, such as food labels and allergy information. It is watertight and fulfills health and safety requirements, keeping bleach and medicines, etc., safely stored. Of course, the negatives to plastics are no secret. It is often a non-biodegradable petroleum-driven product. Factor in toxins, wildlife endangerment, and difficult recycling, and the industry has a PR problem on its hands. But yet, plastics is a highly attractive material. Why? Because plastic manufacturing uses only 5% of the world's oil supplies. Further, the alternative materials aren't as cheap, versatile, or durable as plastic. Plastics is used across almost every sector: building and construction, in textiles, consumer products, transportation, telecommunication, plumbing industry, in cables, cords, wires, and even healthcare. Let us dig deeper and examine the facts. The per capita plastics consumption is, for Sri Lanka, approximately 6 kilograms per annum. In North America, it is a whopping 139 kilograms. In the United Kingdom, it's 31 kilograms. And what is the global average? 21 kilograms. Multiply this by each country's population, and a clearer picture emerges. Incidentally, North America accounts for 19% of global plastics production and 21% of consumption. So we all need to reduce, reuse, and recycle our plastics. Friends, we are gathered here today to celebrate 5 decades of the FMG group of companies. And it is my privilege and pleasure to pay a tribute to the founder, the late Mr. Muhammad Yasin Ahmed Dastakir, who established FMJ Plastics way back in 1974, as all of you are well aware. This visionary leader also established A1 Polymer in the industrial zone in Modaravila, a factory specializing in the manufacture of pet items, in 1998. Mr. Yasin Dastakir expired in 2003, it has been mentioned earlier, but the void was quickly filled by his 2 able sons,
Jauzi, and Jasmine, who in 2006 commenced JD Polymer, a factory manufacturing large-scale containers and cans in Hirana, Panadura. In 2007, Jauzi and Jasmine took a bold decision to venture into a new field. They commenced their own jewelry and gem cutting facility named Jewel Laurel. And around that time, they established Royal Lanka Agencies, which soon became the sole retailer for several luxury brands. And the first was Raymond Weil. Other international brands were Mont Blanc, Baume & Mercier, Frederic Constant, and Alpina. They possess an in-house service center featuring internationally acclaimed technicians for repairing branded watches and writing instruments. The latest addition is Fine Brands, the online store. They have GMT, which carries fashion brand watches like Tommy Hilfiger, Kenneth Cole, Lacoste, Timberland, and Go Girl. Their clothing line includes United Colors of Benetton, Jockey, and Speedo. Other brands include Beckett and IT Luggage, with over 10 showrooms in Colombo and Kandy. In 2020, FMG Holdings acquired Wingrove Private Limited, a manufacturing plant in Ganemulla, Jayala. Well, they now hold 5 manufacturing plants with approximately 650 employees, and they're also in the hotel industry. The FMG Holdings board comprises the 2 Dastakir brothers and their 2 sisters. And as we all know, the 3rd generation is just now entering the business. Friends, ladies and gentlemen, the Dastakirs are a very low-profile, humble family. But they have achieved much during the past 50 years. And therefore, I'm sure I'm not asking for too much to request all of you to please rise and give them a standing ovation. Please rise.
vibrant. Not little, but lot. Yes, that's what I meant. All right. So, after all, it's a golden journey. It's a golden journey, and it's our journey. Now, in this journey called Our Journey, there are many significant milestones. I would like to highlight a key important milestone in this journey, and that's the formation of one of the major subsidiaries of the FMJ group, and that's Royal Lanka Agencies. Royal Lanka Agencies. Mainly into luxury retail, and is the sole authorized retailer in Sri Lanka for a range of international brands, and having its independent verticals, Tarot, GMT, and Urban Trends, and also Urban Go as well. Well, Tarot, Swiss and German watches, writing instruments, and also fine leather, etc. The list goes on. Brand names are Montblanc, and also Baumann Mercier, and also Frederick Constant, Alpina, and Bremen Vale as well. GMT fashion watches, Timberland, Kenneth Cole, New York, Belize, Lacoste, Tommy Hilfiger, and also Go Girl. Urban Trends, talking of fashion clothing, United Colors of Benetton, Jockey Speedo, and also Urban Go, travel in style, luxury gear, handbag and wallets, IT, luggage, and baggage. Okay, talking of showrooms, we have these showrooms located at One Golf Face and also the Colombo City Center, Havelock Mall, and also the Kolpiti Multi-Brands Outlet. Not forgetting the Kandy City Center Multi-Brands Outlet, and also the Bandaranaike International Airport showroom, the duty-free outlet as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are now going to take all of you into the world of Royal Lanka Agencies. Have a look at the screen.
The progressive journey of Royal Lanka Agencies. The year was 2009, following the finalization of the 30-year era of unrest. The dawn of liberation allowed people to dream again. Our story begins when two enterprising brothers, who were already successful and well-established second-generation industrialists, began introducing luxury brands under the FMJ group of companies. Having decided the time was right, these young entrepreneurs negotiated with the world's premier luxury brands to introduce their products to the island known as the teardrop of the Indian Ocean. In the enchanting realm of opulence, our story unfolds with the world's most illustrious brands. Mr. Zuri Shafiq's partnership was a milestone in this prestigious journey. Jewel Laurel was adorned with decades of experience of Mr. Zuri in the gems and jewelry industry. Every piece of jewelry produced by Jewel Laurel guarantees superior quality standards. Jewel Laurel's elegant pieces of jewelry are beautifully handcrafted and feature exclusive styles and designs created by professional in-house designers, combining both handmade and machine-cut techniques. In this transformative journey, Rushda Jauzi played a pivotal role and became a guiding force, leveraging her business acumen to forge collaborations with numerous fashion brands, broadening the range of fashion choices for local consumers. Thanks to these masterminds, Royal Lanka's ambitions prevailed over adversities, with many more milestones on the horizon. Under Royal Lanka Agencies, today you can witness its gigantic presence through its independent verticals, namely Tarot, GMT, Urban Trends, and Urban Go. Turret exudes its esteemed presence with 5 iconic global brands and their products ranging from wristwatches, writing instruments, leather goods, and accessories. Montblanc, hailing from Germany and being a part of the esteemed Richemont Group, Montblanc exudes a heritage of opulence and meticulous craftsmanship that captivates the hearts of discerning individuals worldwide. Baume et Mercier. Originating from Switzerland, Baume et Mercier epitomizes a harmonious blend of classic design and contemporary innovation. Frederic Constant stands as a family-owned Swiss watch manufacturer, embracing a philosophy of affordable luxury. Alpina boasts a rich history of crafting robust, sports-oriented timepieces that embrace the spirit of exploration and adventure. Raymond Weil watches are a fusion of artistic flair and precision craftsmanship, resonating with those who cherish the artistry of music and the mastery of watchmaking. The Hirsch legacy of leather goods spans centuries, making them one of the world's most respected watch strap manufacturers. Turret houses a state-of-the-art service center, which is fully equipped to provide all repair and maintenance for Swiss-manufactured watches, with a pool of technicians who are professionally trained to fulfill your discerning requirements. Being the sole authorized retailer in Sri Lanka for a range of top fashion labels of the world, GMT has been in the process of expanding its product portfolio, in line with the vision of providing customers with internationally renowned watches. Timberland. Proudly hailing from the United States, Timberland watches capture the rugged spirit of the American outdoors. Polly's watches exemplify metropolitan sophistication and exquisite craftsmanship. Founded in Milan in 1983, Polly's has been at the forefront of contemporary fashion, setting trends and pushing boundaries. Proudly originating from the United States, Kenneth Cole watches embody the spirit and the vibrant energy of New York City. Proudly representing French culture and adorned with the famous crocodile logo, Lacoste watches epitomize French chic and sporty heritage. Go Girls Only watches proudly represent the watchmaking excellence and empowerment of women, celebrating femininity and grace. Each timepiece is a fusion of precision and contemporary aesthetic, offering a sophisticated accessory for the modern woman. Through urban trends, Royal Lanka agencies has grown exponentially, dealing with world-class apparel and fashion accessories with heightened retailer concepts and innovative visual dimensions. Urban Trends dares to stand as the authorized retailer in Sri Lanka for many renowned apparel, innerwear, luggage, and travel gear brands. United Colors of Benetton is an iconic fashion brand that has left an indelible mark on the world of clothing. Blending vibrant colors, contemporary designs, and sustainable practices, Benetton has become the choice of fashion enthusiasts who seek unique and socially conscious styles. The legendary swimwear brand Speedo has revolutionized aquatic performance and fashion with its cutting-edge swimwear, goggles, and accessories, and boasts a perfect balance of style and functionality, catering to both professional athletes and recreational swimmers. As a brand that redefined the art of comfortable clothing for generations, along with a rich legacy spanning over a century, Jockey has become synonymous with unparalleled comfort fueled by innovative designs. Designed with the city dweller in mind, Urban Go brings you a seamlessly curated collection of exquisite luggage and handbags that redefine elegance and functionality. Step into a world where sophistication meets practicality, where every journey becomes an expression of your unique style. Proudly made in the United Kingdom, IT Luggage is renowned for its legacy in lightweight construction and durability, setting new standards for travel convenience. It caters to different travel preferences and needs, ensuring that every journey becomes a stylish experience. Baggit, the visionary brand that has become a beacon of ethical and fashionable ladies' bags and wallets, showcase a stunning array of designs for diverse tastes and preferences. Recognizing the fast-paced lifestyles embraced by our esteemed clientele, the digital presence of Royal Lanka agencies seamlessly caters to their dynamic routines. Our prestigious e-commerce platform goes beyond being a mere facilitator of online transactions, ensuring a hassle-free experience through an intuitively designed website. The heartbeat of Royal Lanka agencies, our unsung heroes, are the dedicated and relentless sales staff and tireless back-end employees. Their passion fuels our success, working diligently behind the scenes and on the front lines to bring the epitome of luxury to life. Their commitment, often unseen but deeply felt, is the driving force that converts transactions into experiences and customers into cherished relationships. Royal Lanka Agencies, it's your realm of luxury.
Wow, that's a fine example of truly an exponential growth and a plethora of many renowned international brands. Well, we're now going to invite a gentleman who's going to elaborate a little more on the journey of Royal Lanka Agencies, a highly experienced banker with years of experience in the sector and functioning as a director of strategic investment as well. So we'd like to invite Mr. Amrit Kanukaratna on stage.
distinguished guests, honored brand representatives, ladies and gentlemen. A very good evening to all of you, and thank you for making the effort to be here with us for our celebrations. Some of you have come from distant countries, and some of you from not too distant places. The story began with a journey of 1,000 miles being commenced when two brothers, Jauzi and Jesmi Dastakir, who were already successful and well established in their own right, second generation industrialists, began the pursuit of bringing luxury brands to Sri Lanka. Their journey began in 2009 when these two young entrepreneurs decided the time was right to start negotiating with brand principals and the owners of luxury brands to introduce these brands to an island known as the teardrop of the Indian Ocean, Sri Lanka. The year was significant. It was the end of a 30-year brutal ethnic war. It was a new era of liberation which allowed Sri Lankans to dream again for having a better life, with the possibilities of refinement in life quality and luxury. Jauzi and Jesmi, in their ceaseless pursuit to offer affordable luxury brands to Sri Lanka, saw their ambitions finally triumph over all adversities encountered towards bringing world-renowned luxury brands into Sri Lanka, such as Jewel Laurel, manufacturers of fine handcrafted jewelry made out of exquisite precious and semi-precious stones. Mont Blanc of Germany, which offers a range of finely crafted products, consists of luxury timepieces, writing instruments, travel, and personal accessories. Manufacturers of fine, elegantly crafted Swiss watches, such as Baume & Mercier, Raymond Weil, Frederick Constant, and Alpina, were subsequent international brands which were added to the portfolio. Hirsch of Germany, manufacturers of fine brand crafted watch straps, was added to this exclusive ensemble. With the increasing range of affordable luxury brands being added to meet growing expectations, Royal Lanka further actively pursued the fashion brands of watches such as Kenneth Cole of New York, Police, Timberland, Tommy Hilfiger, Lacoste, and Girls Only of France. The bold and colorful Italian fashion designs of United Colors of Benetton had already partnered with Royal Lanka on an exclusive distribution agreement. So had Baggett of India, a very exciting, relatively young brand which manufactures ladies' handbags, clutches, and tote bags. IT Luggage of UK was another brand which trusted Royal Lanka to distribute its range of travel luggage portfolio at very affordable prices. In 2019, a pioneer of innerwear since 1876, a well-known US brand of jockey and Speedo partnered with Royal Lanka as its sole distributor in Sri Lanka and the Maldives. 2019 was again another significant year in terms of economic challenges. Sri Lanka experienced an unprecedented Easter bombing attack on 21st April 2019, which had severe economic and financial consequences, which resulted in the immediate decline in tourism and its negative effect on the industry in terms of hotel reservations and the loss of employment. For many, it involved a great sacrifice. Thereafter, November 2019, Sri Lanka faced a strange situation of having two prime ministers for a few months. In 2019, the world also started experiencing a growing pandemic of COVID, which saw borders being shut, travel restrictions being imposed on international travel, and the closures of business and the downturn of world economies, including that in Sri Lanka in 2020. Sri Lankan exports declined drastically, which created substantial decline in the country's balance of payments, resulting in the subsequent control of imports.
The absence of foreign exchange resulted in import controls of non-essentials, which also saw the prohibition of several brand imports. Today, Sri Lanka has surpassed many of these economic challenges and live in hope for a better future amid signs of economic revival. Current challenges is the substantial decline in disposable income of its citizens as a result of a high tax regime, together with a substantial increase in business operating costs due to high utility charges, which has made consumers conscious of their spending habits. Despite these negative milestones, Royal Lanka has continued to invest in each of the different brands by opening its first Mont Blanc boutique, an exclusive brand outlet at the One Golf Face in 2019. Establishing of several exclusive brand outlets for the jockey brand at One Golf Face, Colombo City Centre, and at the recently opened Havelock City Mall. The opening of United Colors of Benetton exclusive brand outlets also at One Golf Face and at the Havelock City Mall. Opening of a Speedo exclusive brand outlet at the One Golf Face. Establishing of several brand outlets for the fashion watches at One Golf Face, Colombo City Centre, Candy City Centre, and its flagship retail outlet. Royal Lanka also focused on partnering with several large format stores, having branches island-wide for the distribution of its many fashion brands, including jockey innerwear, sleepwear. Some of the owners of these large format stores have graced this occasion, and I would like to thank you all for your support and patronage. Going forward, Royal Lanka's future plans are to take some of its fashion and lifestyle brands to the urban cities of the North and the East, which are seeing economic revivals from seed capital received from family members living and working overseas to commence small and medium-sized business, especially in the areas of the North and the East. Our focus is to take these brands out to the outstations by creating new partnerships, new enterprises, and establish new vistas. In conclusion, fashion brands are not just labels. They are storytellers, creators of dreams, and architects of our collective identity. As we navigate through the ever-evolving landscape of style, let us remember that the true essence of fashion is not just in the garments, watches, or accessories we wear, but in the stories they tell and the connections they forge. Let's continue to celebrate diversity, creativity, and the power of self-expression through the beautiful tapestry of fashion brands. In recognition of the unfailing effort of my two fellow directors who are the owners of the FMG Group, and recognition to their foresight and entrepreneurship skills, let us all stand, offer them a toast for their success and for their unwavering efforts in steering FMJ to 2024, and to their future ability to take this group forward with the able support of their children, the third generation, for a further 50 years. Jauzi, Jasmine, to you, and wish you a successful future journey. Thank you very much, ladies.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Director Strategic Investments, Royal Lanka Agencies of the FMJ Holdings, Mr. Amrit Kanagaratna, thank you very much. Do you know the first luxury brand introduced to Sri Lanka by Royal Lanka Agencies? Well, the answer is Remonbe, which is a renowned, world-class, world-renowned Swiss watch company. And what's interesting is that we have the Vice President of Remonbe present here this evening. That's something great. He started as a lawyer, and from 1997 to 2007, brand manager for Citizen in the SAC, and also 2007 to 2009, head of property, Reliance Gems and Jewels Limited, and from 2009 to date, Vice President, Sales and Marketing, India and SAC region for Remonbe. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to now invite him on stage. Mr. Sebastian Lucas.
I've had the opportunity of being with this family for quite some time. 2009 was the first time I met Jauzi and Jesmi. And it was a kind of meeting where I decided I need to learn much more of these two gentlemen because the need of my visit was something else. And henceforth, we started the journey, and now I was just looking at the journey milestones. FMG Plastics in '74, A1 Polymer in 1998, JD Polymer in 2006, and Jewel Roller in 2007, and Royal Lankan Agency 2007. And just after that was the time when I was introduced to FMG. And here, when I came, I met them in a store on the business street of Colombo. And I found the store, you know, like a bunker, all covered. And these two gentlemen wanted, you know, a Swiss brand to deal with. It was quite confusing, but anyways, you know, the war or it ended, and it was just the right time. And from then, I saw another showroom on top, and that was very interesting for me. That's where I met Rushda, a very humble, you know, quiet lady, but I saw what she was doing. She had the eye of retail. Manufacturing is totally different. You have capacity utilization, procurement, and plastic industry uses a lot of heat. And the industry itself is always hot. And precision, deliveries, you know, it's a different language. And from there to retail, a total different world of affairs. And I saw Rushda and her Benetton store, and I felt, you know, yes, things are starting off in Colombo, and it will be a good partnership. And from then, our relationship started. We were probably the first Swiss brand to engage with FMJ. A long, long story after that. A lot of brands have come in, and today they are quite strong and efficient in luxury retail and also fashion retail. And 50th year is definitely a milestone, the golden milestone. And that's when, you know, a business family started by Mr. Dastakir, who I have not met. But I remember the word singer because, you know, singers associated with cricket, and we in India love cricket like Sri Lankans do. And Singer was sponsoring, you know, a lot of these matches. And that struck me. And from then, you have Jauzi and Jesmi also understanding retail. In retail, you need, you know, social connect. You need to do events and programs. You can't talk the factory language here. It's totally different. You need to be precise. You need to be, like in Hindi, we say kalakar, or in Tamil, a nadigan, you know, but you can't speak a lie. You should speak the truth. And, you know, it's a different world. It's a world of fun, energy, and relaxation. And they've got it right. And of course, then another problem in Sri Lanka, things went out of focus. And now I've come here after a long time after COVID, and I feel it's the right time to reset and restart. So at the 50th year, another advice to the family is, it's time you look at succession. I saw 5 young gentlemen on the stage. One is a doctor, maybe he will not come. He'll have something else to do. The other 4, it's time you take interest to carry on the legacy. And I wish FMJ all the best and all the blessings from above. The old man Dastagir must have knelt down and prayed every day for such an event to happen today. Anyways, all the best to the family and to everybody gathered here. Thank you.
We're now moving on to entertainment. Oh yes, you saw them earlier, the duo that we introduced to you earlier. Earlier it was focused on Western classical music, and now it's going to be a little more lighter, okay? So the lighter flavor will come in terms of romance. After all, we are like post-Valentine's Day. So I believe they're going to rekindle Valentine's flavor as we have Soundari and also Niranjan going to dish out some romantic tunes very specially for you. Let's put our heads together for Soundari and Niranjan. All right. So we have almost come to the end of the formal part, and very soon we'll be opening dinner, and I believe you're hungry? Yeah? Not hungry? Yeah, I can see a few heads going like that. Okay, very soon we'll be inviting you for dinner, but one more item in the formal agenda, and that's the vote of thanks. And for that, we'd like to invite Mr. Eric Rajaratnam, the head of marketing for FMG Plastics Private Limited. Let's put our hands together for Mr. Eric Rajaratnam.
Good evening to all. The distinguished invitees from the diplomatic missions, brand principals, valuable customers, representatives from the banks, suppliers, ladies and gentlemen. I consider it a great honor and privilege to propose the vote of thanks on the 50th anniversary of FMG Holdings. Our heartfelt gratitude goes to the members of the diplomatic missions representing the countries from which we have phenomenal brand representation and exceptional corporate relationship. Mr. Badi Hasim Adam, the High Commissioner for Malaysia, Mr. and Mrs. Oliver Fraz, Deputy Head of Mission for Swiss Embassy, Mr. Rashid Al-Mazuri, Deputy Head Mission of UAE Embassy, Ms. Tanya Tucker, First Secretary Commercial, and Ms. Devika Lal, First Secretary Economics from Indian High Commission of India. We feel honored by your gracious presence this evening. I wish to express my sincere appreciation to esteemed brand principals from the renowned brands worldwide. My heartfelt thanks goes to Mr. S. Ganesh, Managing Director, Mr. Tariq, the Chief Sales and Marketing Officer, Page Industries, Mr. Sebastian, the President and the Marketing and Sales Manager for Raymondville, and Ms. Deepali Savani, the Area Manager, South Asia Women Blank, and Mr. Amrit Kumar, Regional Sales Manager, Interluxury Group, for your presence this evening. On a special note, we wish to thank Mr. Nikhil Upatri, the Commercial Director for Benetton's, despite his busy schedule, found to accept our invitation to grace this occasion. In fact, he is here this evening having cancelled a very important UCB function and gathering in India. Thank you, sir, for your presence this evening. We express our sincere gratitude to our valuable customers, the multinationals and the blue chips, and the suppliers who have been the pillar of strength in this journey. We deeply appreciate your contribution and the support towards FMJ's growth. We also wish to thank the bankers who have been the partners in our progress at all times. I feel I will fail in my duties if I do not mention a special word of appreciation, of thanks, of not mentioning Mr. Keith Pereira, the former CEO of FMJ Holding, who has been the backbone of this organization when the business was handed over to the next generation. Thank you, sir, for what you have been to us. A special thanks to the extended Dastakir family and the well-wishers who have traveled from overseas, whose presence illuminates this occasion with extra touch and warmth. Special thanks to also goes to Mr. Anil Amarasuriya and Mr. Anwar Dool for their inspiring speech this evening, sharing the memories about late Mr. Dastakir and connecting the next generation. I wish to congratulate the Board of Directors, especially Mr. Jauzi and Mr. Jasmi of FMJ Holdings on this anniversary, and appreciate their hard work, tireless contribution, and sacrifices toward the success of this organization. My heartfelt thanks also goes to the senior management of FMJ Holding for their able inputs to make this event a success. not forgetting the assistance and the support given by the core staff of accounts, sales, and production. In a special note, we wish to thank a lady who took the entire responsibility on her shoulder and was able to coordinate this event with all sections, and it's none other than our Executive Secretary, Mrs. Saumya Pereira, with her able assistant, Shashika Manik Diwala and Pasan Abekun, who have been working round the clock. We also wish to thank the Cool Tempo event organizing team led by Mr. Tariq, Mr. Soundra David, and the Nadro team, and Mr. Christopher Prince for the entertainment this evening. Let me also thank the management and the staff of Colombo Hilton for their service. Last but not least, my heartfelt thanks goes to individuals who have been crucial in putting a lot of effort behind the screen to make this event a success. Let me conclude this note by inviting all present here to join the journey to a greater future of FMJ Holdings. May God bless you all. Thank you.
So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your attention, and we'd like to once again wish Mr. Josie and Mr. Jasmine and also the entire Dastakir family all the very best, and also many congratulations FMJ Holdings on your 50th anniversary, and may this journey continue as we wish you all the best for many, many more years of successful business. Thank you. Let's put our hands together one more time for FMJ Holdings.